MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, second baseman, number 9.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's Ender Inciarte. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Leury Garcia.
Lays off 1-0. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Tim Anderson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall ranging back, and it's gone. Settling in now, Ozzie Albies. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A little roller toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Matt Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Digging in now, Willie Garcia. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Adam Duvall.
Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
28. Kurt
Into the
Suzuki.
windup and the pitch. Kurt Suzuki comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Albitz from the outfield grass. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. Two away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Low for ball one. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and he's retired, one away. Josh Harrison stands in, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
For Chicago.
Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. 3-1 here. You have to make a good pick.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Ozzie
Getting a few
Albies.
steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Javier
Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Center fielder number 11. Ender Inciarte.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he struck him out.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Nolan
Ready to deliver.
Arenado.
Here's the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. At the plate, Matt Davidson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Into the box, Willie Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garcia.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Josh Harrison. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike two. Throw over to first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Davis.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
One out and a runner on second base. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Markakis is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Leury Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Leury Garcia.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. 1 away. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ozzie Albies started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another chance, Dansby Swanson. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Albitz comes up with it, and the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the White Sox.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out to right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Striding in once again, Willie Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Garcia. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in
Right
once
fielder,
again, Nick Markakis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Up and in for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And leading off for the White Sox, catcher, Wellington.
Brad Brach will come on and make his 4th appearance.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 36, Brad Brach.
Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Josh Harrison stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder,
digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Hot shot to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Chris Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A little bouncer. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in, Adam Duvall is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The catcher, number 28.
So striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. To third. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that That looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound.
Number 1.
Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. 1-0 pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. 1-1, here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Andrew McCutchen.
Jesse Biddle enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 81. Jesse Biddle.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now batting, Matt Davidson. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. McCutchen rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Garcia.
Fielder, Willie Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Markakis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Dansby Swanson.
Ezekiel Carrera is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Ready now, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last. first at bat. Jake
Your
Frye
attention, please.
takes the ball now in inning
Now
number
pitching for the
9,
White
looking to
Sox.
close the door.
Number 49.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
How about it?
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final
Now
out
pitching
here
for
in the
the White
ninth.
Sox,
Nate
number
Jones.
65. Nate Jones.
From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Batting second here.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance and it stays fair. Home run. Now in the box, Herschel Choi.
First baseman, Herschel Choi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Foltynewicz is there for it. And that retires the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
Off for the Braves, second baseman, Javier Baez.
And he lays off there 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And he's retired here, one away. Here's Ender Inciarte. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now here it comes. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike Moustakas.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brett Nicholas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. One there. Back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play. Standing in, Chris Davis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
Oh, way to get dirty. Choi has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Davis. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rougned Odor. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped high in the air. Swanson is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Herschel Choi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Digging in, Javier Baez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Second baseman, Javier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's inside. 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is... The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 8. Mike.
First delivery
Moustakas.
to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The right fielder,
in is
number
Curtis
5.
Granderson.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Nicholas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Now batting, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Sale comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You're talking about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Sale becomes the first out of the inning. Gregory Polanco checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder
Riding in
6,
once again, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Kurt
Here comes
Suzuki.
The first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
The shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polanco giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So striding in, Mike Foltynewicz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Swanson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Here's Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sale has a play. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready with the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Odor.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Markakis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Herschel Choi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Arenado.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Curtis Granderson.
Sam Freeman has been summoned from the bullpen as
number 40.
Jesus Aguilar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Jesus Aguilar.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Manny Pena will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Manny Pena
sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Chris Sale. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is fouled straight back. Comes set and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. At the plate, Chris. Davis. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's an inning opening base hit and the Braves have a man on.
The catcher, number
now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, a base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw in time for the first out, but in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score. Now at the plate, Sam Freeman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ezekiel Carrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ezekiel Carrera.
Ground ball right side. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Arcia onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he is in there. Into the box. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Arodys Vizcaino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Gregory Polanco. They'll try and lead things off.
Now playing right field, number 24.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Rougned Odor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on down the line. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jacoby Jones. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Eric Thames.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
The third baseman
Mike Moustakas now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a ball 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game.